Life is not a coincidence. Coincidence does not exist. We don't believe in that. We believe in order, not chaos. Unity, not diversity. If it's coincidence, it must have a reason. Actually, if it's not a coincidence, it must have a reason. Meaning vision building. But what? How can we build without knowledge? The first knowledge of all is self. Self-knowledge. Who are you? Who are we? What's the plan? At what time? Everyone has a role now. But how we know who is playing what role? Through the bloodlines. The bloodlines of the prophets versus the bloodlines of the ancients. We are enslaved. The purpose of this fraternity, our fraternity, is to learn the past, live the present, and build the future. Three parts. All good things come in 3 parts. Family. The Anunnaki, old civilization, Sumer, Walker. I stuck around and ended up in Tehran this time around. It must have been hard on you and your sons. It's so good to see you aware and fit. I always enjoyed watching you fly. You have fulfilled your destiny in its entirety. Thanks for being patient, and what a great son you have raised. May all the blessings of GAOTU be upon you and your family. The dead shall rise, return of the bloodlines. Russia was assured. There were no Brits in America. Kennedy wanted to bring them back, being Catholic and all, but no way. There was a great compromise. Kennedy was gone, Cold War was gone. They tell you there is no difference between Shia and Sunni, but let's be Sunni if we must. They tell you there is no difference between Catholic and Christian, but let's be honest. Let's be Catholic if we must. Why? And so you create a majority, and then you create a democracy where majority rules. There is no democracy. There is only created majority. War equals unification or division. We are alone. The key to our unification is eliminating the discords and its source of origin. There will be one again with a common language and sovereignty. Establish the first civilization family with him as its elder, not an empire, but a society son of Cush, grandson of Ham, grandson of Noah. The key to our survival is unity. Total unity is its purest, free from religion. We will not establish a religion. We will be and believe the truth, and nothing but the truth. The lesson must be learned that discord is not an option or a way of life. One must never go against its nature. Decode the religious message, but deny its concept because of its purpose. It's all about the blacks, whites, and the reds, and the yellows. It's out in the open, so you know who to fight. The Psalms now hear everything. Withdrawal of troops from South Korea, unification of Korea, and a takeover of Korea. Well, a takeover of Japan and Korea by North Korea. We had to know it inside out first before we could deconstruct it. It's time to unmask it. Philosophy is no more Prince of Cross, the real confusion among us. There was no temple, place of worship. Men worship what? What is behind the idea of worship? If we are created to the image of the Heavenly One, then we are part of it, and it is part of us. And essentially we are one. Worship diversity, which is against unity. 5 religions, major and many minors. They all say the same thing, but they all hate each other. Why? Because it is a hoax to control and rule. Anti-unity. So when there is no temple, there will be no place of worship. And since we will be equal to our Creator, we will attain infinity and survive. Because as long as they have us worshipping, we will not be able to discover ourselves and attain awareness and security. They infiltrated and created the temple, religion, disunity and confusion. We are meant to be one, not as an empire, but as equal beings living in peace, in harmony, in truth with our Creator. The system does not work. That is why there was no temple. Temple was bad idea. We were all one until Siam. Nemes, the bloodline of Nemes, and Pluto versus Nibiru. The ultimate, the building of the meanings. No writings, no preachings. Total self-discovery. 3 or 33 lifespan times what it was. Nemes became aware and thought it could be one himself, but you cannot be one without one. two cannot be one. You write your destiny.